There's a strategy unfolding, one you didn't see coming. A plan so precise, so calculated, that the chaos you've endured wasn't random, it was necessary. The betrayals, the setbacks, the moments you questioned everything, they weren't failures. They were lessons. And the enemy? They didn't just underestimate you. They handed you the win. This is mine, Chief. For those who see what others miss. For those who know the game is deeper than it appears. For those who refuse to let the noise drown out the truth. You've been in the fire. Now it's time to rise. Let's start with the hard truth. The struggles you've faced weren't accidents. The resistance, the doubt, the relentless pressure, it wasn't bad luck. It was a test, a filter, a way to separate those who fold from those who fight. You felt it, the weight of the battles, the exhaustion of fighting for every inch of ground, the confusion when the path wasn't clear, the betrayal from those you trusted, the lies that tried to derail you. But here's what you need to understand. None of it was for nothing. The chaos wasn't a sign of weakness. It was a revelation, a way to expose the cracks in the system, a way to force you to see what was always there. You were never the problem. The game was. Why this matters? This isn't about one person. It's about a collective, a group of people who refuse to accept the status quo, who know that the struggle isn't a punishment, it's a preparation. Because the world doesn't reward the comfortable. It rewards the ones who push through the pain. You've been forged in the fire. And now, you're unbreakable. They wanted you to break, to doubt, to give up and fall in line. But here's the irony. Every time they pushed, you pushed back. Every time they lied, you saw the truth. Every time they tried to knock you down, you stood taller. The confusion? It sharpened your focus. The betrayal? It strengthened your instincts. The warfare? It tempered your resolve. They thought they were winning, but all they did was prove how strong you really are. Think of it like a chess match. Your opponent sacrifices a piece, thinking they've outsmarted you. But what they don't realize, you were always 3 moves ahead. Their attacks weren't setbacks, they were setups. Their lies weren't weapons, they were revelations. Their betrayals weren't losses, they were lessons in who to trust. And now, the board is yours. There's been a shift, a moment where the truth starts to emerge. The lies that surrounded you are crumbling. The deception is being exposed. The weapons they formed against you, dismantled. Because light doesn't just reveal the darkness, it destroys it. You've seen it, the mask slipping. The true intentions coming to the surface. The people who pretended to be on your side, only to stab you when your back was turned. But here's the beauty of it, they exposed themselves. And now, you see clearly, we are the ones who see the game for what it is. Who understand that the struggle isn't the end, it's the beginning. Who know that the pain of the past is the fuel for the future. Look at the greatest leaders, the most successful people in history. They didn't avoid the struggle, they embraced it. They didn't fear the chaos, they mastered it. And when the dust settled, they weren't just survivors. They were victors. This is your moment. To stand. To claim what's yours. To build something real. There was a time when you hesitated. When you wondered if you were strong enough. If you were smart enough. If you were worthy of the dreams you carried. But that time is over. The doubt? Gone. The fear? Replaced with fire. The uncertainty? Buried under certainty. Because you know now what you always knew deep down. You were built for this. This is where the story changes. Where the victim becomes the warrior. Where the struggle becomes the strength. Where the pain becomes the purpose. Because mind chiefs don't crack under pressure. They thrive in it. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by what you do with it. And what you do with it is win. You felt alone. Like no one understood the battles you were fighting. Like no one saw the war you were waging. But here's the truth, you were never alone. There are others. People who see what you see. Who feel what you feel. Who refuse to accept the lies they've been fed. And together, we are unstoppable. This isn't about one person rising. It's about a collective of people who refuse to be broken. Who stand together. Who build together. Who win together. We are the ones who know that success isn't a solo journey. It's a team sport. And our team, it's growing every day. The silence wasn't abandonment. It was strategy. The enemy wants you to believe you're alone. That no one else sees the truth. That no one else cares. But we see you. We stand with you. And together we rise. You've fought the doubt. You've battled the fear. You've endured the pain. And now you're here. The breakthrough isn't coming. It's here. The vindication you've been waiting for? It's happening. The justice you've been seeking? It's yours. The future you've been dreaming of? It's within reach. This is your moment. To stand. To claim what's yours. to build the life you were meant to live. No more struggle, no more confusion, no more delay. Your victory is inevitable. So, stand firm, trust the process, and be sure to subscribe before you head out. See you in the next one.